I love them. They're so cute.
Oh my god, am I tripping?
What am I doing right now? Cheers to my last night shift. Ow! Hey guys. Tonight is my, what is it, 5th night shift, and I think 7th or 8th capstone shift overall out of 12. So I thought maybe I'd vlog the next 2 days just like while I'm on night shift. Show you what it's like. Today I'm working on flipping my schedule. So last night I stayed up till 3 and I was supposed to get up at 8. I got up at 8:45, whatever. Went to the gym, have had no coffee. I'm now taking myself on a walk, and once I get back to my house, I'm showering, going to sleep for hopefully 4 to 5 hours, and then we're gonna wake up and resume and go to night shift. I know I haven't vlogged at all about like capstone on here. I've done it like sparsely on TikTok, but I'm bringing you along with me now, so I hope that's good enough. I'm in the cardiac ICU. I am absolutely loving it. I can't tell if I like days or nights more because I don't know why, but all the sickest patients I've had so far have been on nights. We'll see what happens tonight. I'm assuming the same. I've had no intubated patients and sedated patients on days, but I've seen so much, and I feel like at this point stuff is starting to like click. Hopefully, I say that, but it's still just so much. But yeah, I'm really honestly tired. The day before my first night shift, I feel like I'm usually able to sleep pretty well, which is nice. It's hot out here, and the pollen is like, can you see how yellow that is? That's not even like the half of it. Like, it's actually bad. It's coating cars. It's horrible. I'll be back to my house in the next like 10 minutes. So yeah. It's time to hibernate. Good morning. I woke up at 5 and been laying in my bed for like half an hour. I think my mom's bringing me coffee and food, which is super nice because I didn't have anything to pack for lunch, to be honest. Okay, love you guys. Bye, see you in the morning. Yay, night shift. One of my favorite parts about night shift during this time of the year is that you drive in when it's still light and you leave and the sun is rising and it's still light. And I really like that because you're in the dark all night. You don't even think about it, but then it's beautiful. I should do one of those like, this is me before my 12-hour shift. This is me before. It's beautifully sunny outside. Almost done with my coffee. Maybe I'll catch y'all at my like midnight lunch hour. We'll see. Time to skedaddle in there. Wow, I guess I'm cold. Okay, this is me after my 12-hour shift. I just practiced actually. Why is my turn signal on? Oh, that's my windshield wipers. I just practiced actually giving report to the next nurse, but it was super chill because she already knew what was going on with the patient, so it wasn't really like a real report, but like it was kind of for me because I got to practice, which was nice. Pretty chill night. Wow, I actually really have to pee really badly. Oh my god, and now I have to drive 20 minutes back, so I'm actually gonna go. Maybe I'll talk to you when I get back, or maybe I'm going to shower and fall asleep immediately, and I'll talk to you later today. We'll see. Okay. I'm back, but I need to get out of these scrubs ASAP and shower, but I did stop at Walmart and Starbucks on my way home so I could get some treats and a gift card for my preceptor. I'll show you the present that I'm making for her later whenever I make it because I'm gonna bring it tomorrow. The exhaustion was really hitting me like 3 to 5 a.m. and now I'm kind of awake. I think it's because I just ate, but I think once I shower I'm gonna sleep. Okay, yeah, I was right. I'm exhausted. I'm sorry my fan's really loud. Our air conditioning's broken. But to give you a rundown, pretty stable patient, heart transplant, like waiting for one. It's been there a while. I've had him before actually. So it was a chill night. I haven't really been giving report to any of my nurses properly So I tried that today, which was nerve-wracking. I don't know why that like is so nerve-wracking to me for some reason, but it is. I think it's just because it's ICU report and they all know everything about everything that's going on and I don't as much. But I did the best that I could. I don't think it was horrible. What are some things I did tonight, some skills that I've worked on and learned? I can draw labs off art lines. I can draw venous samples, but I drew off my patient's art line for just like, we only had one collection of labs at 4, but I've done others, you know, other nights. Sometimes there's a lot of labs that need to be done. So like lidocaine level, PTT, heparin, syringe. You have to measure like heparin with patients that are getting heparin. I learned how to prime pressure bags today, which I had never done in all my shifts being there. I primed the turkey foot for the second time today, which is like, it's a port with 3 ports, like 3 infusion ports on it. So like one port will go into like an IJ, like right here for example, pull out, and there's 3 ports that you can put infusions through or meds through or do whatever you want instead of just having one. For example, I was running 2, so I primed this one with, I think it was, I don't want to sound stupid, this one was saline flushed, and then this one was Lido, and this one was heparin. I primed that, and then it didn't actually end up working, so we ran the Lido behind the heparin. But yeah, I've learned how to like Y-in meds, how to do so much stuff with. I haven't had an intubated or sedated patient since, like, I guess it was just last weekend when I did. It feels like a long time ago. But I've had 2 intubated and sedated patients. So I've learned how to do all of their assessments, like reflexes, learn a lot about the vent, suction. I had a sit down with my day shift nurse last week and she showed me all about the Swan catheter and about Max and Cortices and just like the different types of lines there are. I'm not going to sit here and try and explain them to you because I would do a terrible job, confuse myself, and probably confuse you as well. But wait, let's see if I can remember this off the top of my head. So a MAC is a multi-access catheter. So it has one introducer, which can introduce something like a Swan or a venous assist. Y'all, my camera battery died and I love y'all so much, but I am not going to continue to try and explain that right now. I took a melatonin gummy, I'm exhausted, and I ordered this weird chin strap off Amazon, so I'm about to put it on my head and put my eye mask on and fall asleep like that with wet hair, so who knows what I'll wake up looking like. Let's see, directions for use. Bruh. Place it on your head. I was like, wait 30 to 60 minutes? I thought you're supposed to sleep in these. What am I doing right now? I'm not gonna sleep like this. Scratching that idea. Okay. I'm going to sleep. Good night. See you tomorrow. Or see you later today, I mean. Good morning. Well, it's 5:30. I woke up at like 4:50, washed face, brushed teeth, and I didn't realize that this 150 question practice ATI exam is due by midnight. I need to leave in the next like 30 minutes, so that sucks. I'm putting together my preceptor's gift because it's my last night with her. I still have 3 day shifts next week, but I'm gonna try and work on this, and then maybe if we have like downtime or something and I tell her, like, she won't care if I pull out my computer and like just try and finish it. I just like am so behind with school with not being in it. It also sucks because tomorrow morning after I get off night shift I cannot come home and just sleep because I have to come home, log on, take a comprehensive ATI, like proctored exam by 8 a.m. So I'm probably gonna have to leave. I don't know, I'm just gonna have to tell her that I have to do that. She won't care, but and I have a dentist appointment at 10. So I'm gonna be up till like at least 11 or 12 before I go to sleep, and then I am hosting a Zoom meeting at 3 p.m. So yeah, kind of sucks, but she's bringing me Starbucks for our last day. Hopefully it carries me through the night. I'm probably just gonna have to get another coffee in the morning. Here's what I'm bringing her in this little bag. This card, it says, "Thanks a lot." Got her a $25 Starbucks gift card. A little vanilla EOS hand cream. I love the vanilla EOS so much. And then I also got the Apple Crisp lip balm, both my faves. A 4-pack of Bear Bells. I've been scouring. I went to 2 different stores yesterday after I got off night shift trying to look for Built Puff protein bars because that's, she showed me, like, put me onto those. I could not find them, but she talked about Bear Bells too. She was like, I recently tried Bear Bells. Love them too. They're like a dessert bar. So I got her a 4-pack of the cookies and cream because I think she would like this one. And then just randomly, Nerds Gummy Clusters. This is a, what was it called? I think it was called like a donut. Oh no, this is a normal Kit Kat. Good. I thought I bought like a donut version. I think maybe I was like tripping while I was at the store. I swear that I looked at this and it said like glazed donut and the bottom part was like light brown. Oh my god, am I tripping? I don't know. I was not physically present at Walmart this morning at 8:30 after getting off night shift. Like, I actually was not. I don't know. This low-key, I don't know. It's kind of a shot in the dark. I think she likes gummies, and I'm like, everybody likes Nerds Gummy Clusters, so it's kind of random, but I hope she likes it. My other preceptor, I'm giving her similar things, except instead of protein bars, I'm giving her Alani drinks because she loves those. I literally, thank God my mom went to the store today and got like yogurts, and she got like some prepackaged wraps and like trail mix because I woke up and I was like, fuck, I don't have anything to make for lunch. I don't have anything to eat right now, but my mother is there. She's the best. So I have like a turkey pesto wrap to eat for lunch tonight. And last night I had like this big like quinoa, goat cheese, squash salad that she got from this place called Weaver Street. So I had that. I had an orange, this little protein chocolate bar. I had a hot chocolate because I was super cold last night, and they have Swiss Miss only unit, so I had like a little hot chocolate in a styrofoam cup. But super nice that I have that now to look forward to for lunch later. I don't know if I should do my mascara or not. Last time my eyes got super dry. I've been wearing my contacts for like 24 hours, and I almost saline flushed them while I was there, but then I was like, my mascara will get everywhere. So I saline flushed them after I got out of my shower and took my contacts out, and it felt so nice. But I might put on some mascara just so I look a little bit less dead. We'll see. All my bags lined up. I'm about to go in. Cheers to my last night shift. Ow! Scraped the heck out of my knuckles up there. Dang. One more hour left in this shift. I did it! I did it. I finished my night shifts. I got through that one. I got myself a coffee. I need to give you guys a recap later. After my exam / dentist, or in between, I will, because it was kind of a crazy night. But yeah, I'm kind of on top of the world. I don't know. My patient was really a sweetie pie that we got admitted. And I got to meet Megan, who I've met literally through TikTok. She also has a TikTok, and she posted nursing school stuff. She graduated a semester ahead of me, and we just like have DM'd, and both live in North Carolina now. And I met her today. That made my day at the beginning of the shift, and then shift got hard, and then other things made my day. And my preceptor loved the Nerds Gummy Clusters. I knew she would. It was a good last night shift. It was. But I do need to get out of home because it's 7:40 and I have to log into my ATI by 8, but I have a grace window of like 8 to 8:30, so you'll be fine. All right, you guys, I made it back from my exam, took it. Did pretty bad. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Did pretty bad. I don't care though. The remediation is like, we already like did it if we needed to do it. It's like built in. But my dentist appointment is in. I should probably leave in the next like 10 minutes. But I thought, oh my god, my flowers are like dead right here. I feel like I looked at these like 2 days ago and they were like beautiful and perfect and new. The ones over there are beautiful and perfect and new. What the heck? That's super rude and discouraging and sad. But I thought I would chit chat a little about my shift last night. So, oh, sorry, my eyes are like so dry. So, my nurse requested that I get a more critical patient. I've had actually all my sickest patients have been on night shift. I don't know why. It's just like the assignments that my nurse on night shift has been getting. I had my first code on night shift, my first VT stormer. So like they go into VTAC a lot. Intubated and sedated patients I've only had on night shift. Patients with devices, I've actually had some on day shift, but they have these things called impellas or balloon pumps that basically sit in your heart and do all the pumping work in your heart. I haven't had a patient with a balloon. I've just like seen them in other patients' rooms and like whatever. So she requested like a patient with a balloon. So I got there pretty early, and our patient assignment was someone who had coded, went into cardiac arrest, coded another 2 times in the emergency department. Very unstable patient, was on all 5 pressors that they can do, was getting EEG monitoring, had a balloon. Basically a very critical patient. So we came in thinking like it was just going to be like a lot of me getting to see pressors and, you know, the balloon and get to see a lot of stuff and just have a really critical patient. Unfortunately, as shift change was happening, family was at bedside and he was decompensating super fast. His pressures were tanking, even though he was on like 5 pressor drips. Sorry, had to plug my camera in, but pretty much the patient was decompensating super fast, and the attending from day shift was like actively having the conversation as my nurse is like trying to get report kind of, and like they're continuing to do meds and putting more orders and hang more stuff. As this all is happening, family's at bedside and the provider is talking to them and is like pretty much like, if he codes, there's little we can do at this point. We've given him everything we can, kind of thing. So they ended up withdrawing care like right as shift change was happening. So unfortunately he did pass away. So it was my first experience with a patient death that was my patient. I've seen on the unit and heard about, you know, withdrawal of care, patients passing away. It's unfortunately pretty frequent because it's such a critical unit, but I had never been that close. It was like 21 minutes into shift change. Time of death was declared, and it was very fast and very, very hard for the family and hard for me and my nurse and everyone involved. It was really, really sad. Yeah, it was really sad. Something I don't think I'll ever forget. I haven't cried about it yet. I teared up several times, but I just kind of like told myself to keep pushing through and doing what we were doing. But it was really hard. Like, we were with the patient's family up until they got back in their cars, and a family member hugged me and my nurse. It was really sad. Like, I can't believe I was there for the last moments of someone's life. But that was at the very beginning of the shift. We did post-mortem care, and then we didn't have a patient for a while, and we got a call about a STEMI, and then we got moved to another room to get a STEMI admit. That patient was a gem. They were just a gem. Sparkly, hilarious little gem. So it was a wonderful way to kind of have a better part of the shift. And just everyone there. I just enjoy everyone who works on that unit, and it was good vibes all night, even with that unfortunate part at the beginning. So it was really sad, but also there were good parts. And I'm still not deterred by anything I have seen or experienced on night shift, which has been so much so far from the ICU. I really, really like the ICU, cardiac specifically. But yeah, so it was kind of a lot for a last shift, but I gave like proper report to the nurse coming in of a new patient, which was big for me. Also, everybody on this unit is just so good at report that like half of them don't write anything down. In the ICU, you cover literally everything, and it's just like hard to keep track of in my head, especially when I don't even know what I'm talking about half the time, because it's all like such cardiac specific stuff, and they all know like what it means to be on a balloon or an Impella, or to have certain labs and how they correlate to everything else. Like, everyone's just so fast and knows what the you're doing, and I don't. But they're all understanding of me being a student, and they let me sit there and be like, past medical history of hypertension, diabetes, you know what I mean? Like, let me read off my sheet. And my nurse, she was like, okay, you're practicing giving a report to me first, then we can do it. And I'm like, okay. And then she fills in the blanks of my report, and then I gave it. I think it was good. Like, when I say I have done the most that I've ever done in nursing school, period, like point blank, up until this point, I have never done so much as I've done. Okay, is this the right way of phrasing it? I have never done as much as I have done in the cardiac ICU since being here. It's been amazing, sad, happy, frustrating, enlightening, wide spectrum of everything. I think that's how I can best describe it. And now I have to go get my chipped tooth fixed. You see that? I've gotten it fixed twice. So I got the OG chip removal, not chip filling, because I had a chip in my tooth. So they filled it. Boom. chips again. I was like, I just got this. They fixed it. Boom, chips again. But I've been in Wilmington for the past like month and a half, 2 months. So I just literally filed it with a nail file and was like, whatever, when I get back to Chapel Hill, I will get it fixed again. And now it's chipped again. I know it's not like bad, but the fact that I got it fixed and it's chipped twice grinds my gears. So. Tooth is fixed. Y'all, I don't know if I can hold out till my meeting. I'm tired. I want to take a nap. My little sister got this full like nail kit with gel polish and like little tips and everything. So she and I just did my nails together. Look at how they turned out. They're like chrome light yellow. They match my top. I love them. They're so cute. I'm getting ready to wind down for bed. I don't actually know how I only slept. I slept for like 2 hours this afternoon. I don't know how I've been up the rest of the day besides that. I actually have no idea. I just took out my contacts like 5 minutes ago. But I think what I'm gonna do right now is actually take this notepad and sit here and brain dump a little, kind of journal, because it's a new week. I had a heck of a weekend, and then I'm gonna get into bed. Look at how cozy my bed looks. I think I'm going to finish editing this thumbnail for this YouTube video I'm about to upload that. I love checking things off like this, especially like putting out videos. That is such a satisfying check off in my head to do. And then tomorrow I have a free day all day to go to the gym. I might go get coffee with my friends, have some me time before my shifts upcoming this week. So yeah. All right guys, the tears have come. I was journaling a little bit and then I was also on TikTok. And it's this video of this man. Caption is my dad. Halfway through his cancer journey, he wrote this song for my mom. What a man. It's starting to beat him. Tough day on the battle lines, but this is my man. Best day ever. Strongest man ever. It's a beautiful song. It's about getting older, being with someone who makes you feel young, getting to be in the twilight years where you're reminiscing on being younger. And I have this whole like combined sense of emotions because of just the sheer amount of patients that I've seen nearing death with cancer, people who have been mothers and fathers and daughters and brothers. Seeing a loved one of someone dying, that was their person. All that combined, and then just my own sense of getting old. I know I'm only 22 and that's like still a baby, but time continues to pass. It's just so sad. All of it's so sad. Okay, not to leave this on a sad note, but I knew my tears would come and they're coming now. So I'm gonna go to bed in a second here. I really am. Good night.